Hello, everyone. So, this is going to be my last Christmas video. So, I decided to go all out. Got my ears, my jewelry, my shirt says peace, love, and joy. And I have my little holly on there. I got my little Nomi with me. I feel like I named him, but I don't remember what his name is. So, he's just here. You can't really see him, but he's here. I'm going to put him right there. And as always, obligatory self promotion. What If I Ruled the World? Poems inspired by music. My book. Always linked in the description. Always in my link tree. Excuse me. So, yeah, check that out if you haven't already. And also, all of my other social media is up there if you want to follow me. I know TikTok is about to get banned. Maybe. I don't understand why they want to ban it. But anyway, it is what it is. Um, But if you want to follow me for like the next couple weeks while we still have it, I'm up there and I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I still call it Twitter. So you can follow me on all of that. So today we're here to talk about A Christmas Story. And since it's going to be my last Christmas video, so I had to go all out. My red lipstick, my jewelry on, my little gumdrops, my peppermints, bracelet. I have a Christmas necklace, but I was like, I think this shirt will be enough. This sweater. So, we're going to talk about A Christmas Story. It's a Christmas comedy, and the synopsis is like two synopsises mashed together because the Wikipedia one was like pretty vague. So, it follows a young boy and his family's misadventures during Christmas time in December 1939. It's based on the humorous writings of author Jean Shepherd. This beloved holiday movie follows the wintry exploits of youngster Ralphie Parker, who spends most of his time dodging a bully and dreaming of his ideal Christmas gift, a Red Ryder air rifle. Frequently at odds with his cranky dad, but comforting by his doting mother, Ralphie struggles to make the Christmas day with his glasses and his hopes intact. It was released November 18th, 1983. It's directed by Bob Clark. The cast is Peter Billingsley as Ralphie Parker, Gene Shepard as adult Ralphie's voice. And he's also made a cameo. He was in the line waiting for Santa, but of course I did not recognize him, but maybe somebody else did, or somebody else will if they watch it. Ian Petrella as Randy Parker, who is Ralphie's little brother. Melinda Dillon as Mrs. Parker, and Darren McGavin as Mr. Parker. And then Scott Swartz as Flick, who is one of their friends. And then R.D. Robb as Schwartz, who I think is another friend. And Zach Ward as Skuck Farkas, who is the bully. And so that's pretty much all you need to know. You can look up the rest of the cast if you want. And you can stream it on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Fandango at Home, Google Play Movies and TV, YouTube, Max, and Hulu. And I think Max is the only one. If you just have a basic subscription, you can watch it. But the rest, I think you have to pay. You have to either rent or buy it. Hulu, you have to have live TV. So, yeah. So that's how you can watch it. So I'm going to get into my pros and my cons and my overall opinion. So my first pro is the story. I think the story is straightforward and simple. You're watching a family's days leading up to Christmas, and the older son hopes to get the gift he really wants. And with the story, it's really funny. It was actually more funny than I was expecting it to be. Um, but it was also pretty simple. Like it wasn't like the jokes like dragged on or anything. I felt like they were appropriate jokes, or like they were appropriately timed, and they were really funny. So my next pro is the characters. The Parkers as a family, they're very tight knit and relatable. I love that they hold each other accountable, but it doesn't seem to tear them apart. I also love the parents aren't mean to each other. Like they definitely get annoyed with each other, but nothing too harmful. So they're not like arguing like and like going crazy with on each other. But there's a scene, the infamous leg lamp. I don't understand why the men in this town love this little leg lamp. It's not a real leg. It's a lamp. But they gawk over this, they love it. The dad thinks that the mom is jealous of the lamp, which is crazy because it's a lamp. So anyway, it's just so funny to me. The narration is another pro. I love the narration of the older Ralphie because you really get into his mindset at that age. And you get to see how big his imagination was and how he had such big hopes for himself. And he's imagining himself with his air rifle and like saving his family and like all these other like fantasies he has. And it's really fun. The setting. So this is going to be so specific, but it's part of the setting. I love their Christmas tree. It was big and colorful and fun. I'm gonna insert a picture of the Christmas tree when I edit. I just love it. It's so colorful and bright and like, now a lot of people are doing the beige aesthetic. And it's like Christmas supposed to be colorful, red, bells, silver, green, red, colorful lights, colorful presents. Why is it so beige? Why does it have to be aesthetically pleasing? It's Christmas. It's supposed to be fun. That's a whole other rant I can go into. But anyway, I also love that their house was a normal house, like nothing fancy, but it was relatable. And I love how the town seemed very close knit as well, especially with the men wanting to see this damn lamp that isn't even a real leg. But anyway, here are my cons. I have two cons. I already talked about this one. It's like the slice of life format. So I won't. I've already talked about it in my short video, so I won't go into it too much. But yeah, seeing the bullying scenes over and over again, kind of like, what are we doing here? And then there wasn't really like an end goal, so you just kind of like spying on the family. And then my second con is some racial stereotypes. So I'm gonna give a spoiler alert, even though this movie's like over 30 years old. There's a scene where they're having dinner at a Chinese restaurant, and the staff is singing in a stereotypical way, like they can't pronounce certain words because of their accents. And I was like, oh, this is a little bit racist. So and I know it's the 80s and it's different, but yeah, just pointing that out. So those are my pros and my cons, and here's my overall opinion. I think this movie is a very fun and chill movie. This is a great background movie or one you could focus on without needing too much of your attention. I mean that in a good way. Like it's still fun and cute to have in the background. It's very cute and heartwarming too. I do kind of feel like it being so iconic for a simple movie is very interesting, but maybe its simplicity is part of its charm. And I also feel like they play this movie a lot. So that might also be why people love it so much. They like, excuse me, it's like a family tradition to watch it every single Christmas. So that could also be part of why people love it so much. Despite my cons, I would definitely recommend this watching it, and I would give it a 7 out of 10. So as I was watching this movie, I was thinking about what would my ultimate Christmas gift be because Ralphie he wants the air rifle. That's his goal the whole movie to get it. So what would be my ultimate Christmas gift? Um, I did Google it to make sure it was accurate. And so what I would want is enough money to not have to work. LOL. Like I still want to like if I still want to work, I could, but I wouldn't need to, and or if I had a job that didn't pay well, it wouldn't matter basically. Like I didn't have to be a high paying job. I could just have a job that I really loved. According to the AI on Google, I don't like AI, but that's another rant for another day. It says $5 million, depending on your yearly expense, would be what you would need to not have to work again. Right now, I don't have that much of a yearly expenses that would just work for me. And I guess it would depend on the taxes too. I guess it might be maybe 2 million in taxes. That might be too high or too low. But I feel like in that actually, I think it might be too high actually, but it might not be. But yeah, and I would immediately pay off my student loans, which that would be like a 30,000 something. So then I would reinvest it, save it, and budget it very carefully to keep it up and keep me afloat. So that would be it. Just drop the with the taxes out of it, of course. pre-taxed already. Dropped a couple million in my account so I don't have to work again. I can just work if I want to or if I desire to, but it's not like I need. That would be my ultimate Christmas gift. What would be your ultimate Christmas gift? Let me know in the comments. Do you like the A Christmas Story movie? Do you watch it every year with your family? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know what you guys think. Always, as always, comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, this is the last Christmas video, so Merry Christmas. Christmas is in the middle of the week this year, so it's kind of weird. So I didn't feel like it made sense to make a video after another Christmas video after Christmas. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed all the Christmas videos that I did do, and I will see you all next week.